I'm Max, I play bass and loops, and I sing.
I'm Zach, I play drums. Might be doing some loops pretty soon, might be doing some vocals pretty soon.
Clickety clacks.
Clickety clacks.
Boom chicka boom boom.
Boom chicka boom.
It started with, it's sort of like about like polarity, and it started for me with like, I had really severe insomnia for a couple years, and the notion I got was like the inspiration notion, and then there's like the sleep notion, which is sort of just the polar opposite in a sense. So there's like, there's times of like endless motivation, and then there's times of where everything's doled out. And for me, it was kind of like, I've always been trying to carry that through with my relationships with sleep the next day. Okay. And so, in essence, that's what like the name is about. I started playing bass when I was in middle school.
Oh man, guitar lessons when I was 5, drums when I was 8.
Really?
Oh yeah.
He's on top
Since
of
I
that.
was a toddler.
You know, I usually start my song, like, the writing process is usually like I'll find a groove, and then I'll play bass to that, and something will like form, like fall off here. It will form, and then I'll have like a bass line to go with it, and then on top of the bass line is a melody. So it's all basically just rhythm and melodies for me, and then we'll have like a guitarist play with me to fill out the harmony, or I'll fill it out with keys. But it definitely starts very rhythmic, with some kind of rhythmic loop. That transitions to a bass line, then it transitions to a melody, which kind of is the basis for all the songs.
Cool.
Album that I did like 2 or 3 years ago, and released it online for a bit, and then we had this tape label based out of Temecula putting out like a cassette version of it, which I think is really fitting because it's like this janky little like lo-fi album of like me just fucking around.
Timberlake.
Yeah, we've been talking about JT's new album.
JT all the way.
He's just amazing. Like,
Definitely.
New music that I really like. I really like the new Foles album. I think it's really rad. I think I've been listening to Rye quite a bit. They're real cool. And then this Canadian pianist named Patrick Watson put out a record like I think late last year. It's been a big one. He's pretty amazing. Last movie I saw.
Snap. Oh, Edward Scissorhands. Tim Burton. Such a classic. Oh my god, beautiful movie. Almost had me crying at the end.
And last,
Stuff, yeah.
I think the last movie I saw was X-Men First Class, and I grew up like buying X-Men comics. I like just love the Toad. He was my favorite. Oh my gosh. And this one was like really well done. The last couple of them were like so-so, but I don't know. I was really stoked on this one.
Where the times are good, bad, so happy and sad, yeah, why do people get down, then turn around